Today's topic is overcoming setbacks because we know on this journey, there's always something. Um, Everything does not go perfect. There are days when things are wonderful, and there are times in which things are not perfect. And so, we're going to talk about overcoming setbacks. If you're a person that feels like you need some help on your e commerce journey to be more organized, to be more consistent, to be more focused, then you can schedule a free 20-minute coaching session. You can go to ecomsellers.com, click on freebies, and schedule your free 20 minutes coaching session. If you need some support on your e-commerce journey, you can join Ecom Sellers Academy, where we'll give you free retail and online arbitrage lists. There's a bunch of different perks inside the Ecom Sellers Academy, but you'll gain access to our membership site with over 200 training videos. You gain access to our free Facebook group, and you'll gain access to retail arbitrage and online arbitrage leads list that's sent to you every week, along with wholesale supplier list. So you'll receive that every single week as an Ecom Sellers member. In addition to that, there's many other perks that are part of being that are because you're a member of Ecom Sellers Academy. So you can go join under ecomsellersacademy.com. It's $17.99 a month, or you can sign up for the lifetime, either one, to help you on your journey. In addition to that, if you are not as organized as you'd like to be, you're not as consistent as you'd like to be, you can grab the e-commerce planner. It was created for sellers, by sellers. You can go to myecomplanner.com. You can download the digital version or grab the book version. Use that to help you to stay more focused and more consistent in your business every day. So, our article today, each last month we had a series of different topics that we covered. I think we covered productivity, time management, organization. Um, we covered a lot of different topics, consistency. I can't remember all the topics. And so each day we were pulling up an article that we found online just to kind of go through it. And today we're working through overcoming setbacks. So we're not on the positive side. Yesterday we were not on the positive side as well. Because as part of this journey, stuff is going to happen. A lot of different things are going to happen. We don't know when they're going to happen, but they do. And so we just need to be prepared for them. So this comes to us from Success Magazine. It's 9 tips for overcoming setbacks from 9 resilient entrepreneurs. Now, let me just say, I don't know who these entrepreneurs are, but Success Magazine seems to think they're resilient. So we'll see. So you can check out the article. So the first one is remember the lows don't last. Remember that the lows do not last, and that's absolutely true. When you have setbacks in your business, when you have setbacks in your life, it's only temporary. It's not permanent. It may feel like it for a while. There's so many different frustrations. So, setbacks like, oh, okay, my account's been suspended, or, because that one happens to people sometimes. Or my listings have been taken down or suppressed, depending on the platform that you're selling on. Different things for different reasons. And so just know that the lows don't last. We want you to get back up and bounce back from this. Some people, when they hit that adversity, they just give up. They throw their hands up and they're like, I'm done with this. And, there's always a way around, there's always a solution, or there's always a way to pivot, regardless of what happens. The next one is align with your values. So, okay. So, I'm not really sure. So it says, I have a keen sense of injustice, and rightly or wrongly, I interpret most setbacks as a personal affront. Invariably, someone has not acted properly, something is rotten in Denmark, and I cannot rest easy. The world is set right. I don't know if that's truly a setback, but there are times when there's things that are impacting your values. So one of those things that I feel like most entrepreneurs are looking for, seeking, is more time freedom. And it feels like when you're on this e-commerce journey, it's not time freedom sometimes. It feels like you're working harder than ever just to build your dream. And you're like, I just cannot wait to get over this hump. It's like, as Steve Harvey would talk about, trying to push a boulder up a hill. Like it's not doable. You can get on the other side of the boulder and pull it up, but pushing it, oh, you're going to be all day. It's not going to take you forever. So So aligning with your values, your sense of, I want balance in my life. That's maybe the reason why I decided I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Maybe I want to spend more time with my family, and doing everything you can to make sure that things align. Practice gratitude, absolutely. I think that in the midst of everything, be thankful, be grateful, definitely. Um, Again, there are days when things are going the way that you want them to go, and there are days when things are not in your e-commerce business and in your personal life. And so, in the midst of it all, and I don't know if you guys know that song, but it is a gospel song. It's in the midst of it all. In the midst of it all, be grateful, be thankful for the opportunity, be thankful for the lesson that you're potentially in the middle of learning. Be thankful, be grateful. So, express gratitude, practice gratitude. Um, the next one is change your perspective. So I think that definitely changing your perspective on whatever is happening. When you look at these setbacks, when you look at things that happen, there could be a lesson that is to be learned. And so if you change your perspective, then you may get over the hump faster, or it can help you to make progress in a completely different direction. So, changing your perspective on how the situation is impacting you, impacting your business, impacting your life, whatever it happens to be, it can actually help you get through it while you're in it. And that's for sure. The next one is focus on the next step. Oh, absolutely. Focus on whatever that next step is. So, instead of focusing on where you are and focusing on what's happening, definitely focus on whatever the next step is. In your business, again, there's always going to be something. Trust me. There is. Like a friend of mine woke up the other day and their account was suspended on Walmart. Like, why? And they're trying to figure that out. It's just sometimes it just feels stupid. The stuff that the platforms do or their AI bots do. It's like, oh, okay, now I got to go fight this battle. So focus on that next step so that you can make progress in your business and get over this hump quicker versus dwelling in the valley and just being like, woe is me, the sky is falling. The next is know that hard means it's worth it. I think that there are sometimes in your journey when you're going through the obstacles that you may be encountering in your business that pushing through it is going to be worth it. Because again, there might be a lesson to be learned here. There is something that you're going to learn. There will be something that you may never do again because you learned this lesson the hard way, and it's okay. There may be something that you may never do again because of the fact that you remember this now, like it's cemented in your brain. So it may be worth it for you to gain the knowledge, learn the lesson, recover from whatever the setback is, and keep moving, keep pushing. Avoid shortcuts. Yeah, I think that that happens a lot, especially in this e-commerce journey. I can't name the number of times that I've talked to different sellers and they have decided a shortcut to get over this hump. Oh, well, I'll just go do this. So my account's been suspended. I just go open up a secondary account. I just go get me another. I go get another laptop and get a another hotspot and create a new email account. I'm just going to get past this. It's like, okay, eventually that stuff may catch up with you. Shortcuts don't always mean that that's the good solution. So work through it so then that way you can get through the setback and make sure that you've learned the lesson. There may be a lesson. I'm just saying. Find your takeaways. Same thing. What's the takeaway from what is happening right now? Whatever that right now is for you, there is something to be learned from this journey. So always look for the takeaway so you can be motivated to keep moving no matter what. Shift your perspective. Yeah. I think this whole time we've been talking about pretty much shifting your perspective and looking at this from a completely different angle. When you have setbacks, when things happen in your business, you're like very frustrated, very, very angry. You're trying to figure out why is this happening. So when you do have setbacks, and you will, nothing about this journey is perfect. Nothing about life is perfect. Every day there is something in life. So stands to reason there'll be something in your business. Whether it is big or small, sometimes it's just extremely minor, a pebble in the road. And sometimes it's a boulder, and you're like, geez Louise, how do I get around this? So keep all those things in mind as you're on this journey. Sometimes the things that set us back are just temporary. I can remember, I don't know what year it was. I want to say it was like 2016, and it was just before Q4. So I want to say like in October or the end of September, like um, eBay suspended or suspended my account, and they didn't open it back up until like the first week in December. And I'm like, you're kidding me, right? So I was forced to learn and get better at Amazon. I just been messing around with Amazon in 2015. And so I was forced to really focus on my efforts on Amazon. I think it was 2000. It was either 15 or 16. I can't remember. But I was very frustrated. And I did have a backup plan. It wasn't my intended backup plan because I gotten very comfortable with eBay, but I was very frustrated. Like, how you shut down my account? How you shut my account down? Like at the end of September, beginning of October. Like, why are you doing that? So it is very frustrating, and it's going to be okay. Open up my account, and in the midst of it all, there you go, gospel song. I actually got better at Amazon along the way. So just saying. With that, we're going to say goodbye for now. God bless, guys.